What's up? I know I probably look like a drowned rat right now, but I just took a shower, so we're gonna roll with it. Okay, that was like the worst start. We're gonna redo that. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode, or your first episode of Book Blabs. I'm Nat, and I love to blab all things books. So today I'm going to be starting my reading vlog for my book club books of the month. So I'm currently in two book clubs. The first book club I am in is called Our Little Library, and it's also a podcast on Spotify, so go check us out. Shameless plug. This month we're reading Kristen Hanna's Firefly Lane. It's kind of chunky, but Kristen Hanna always reads super fast, so this is one of the books that I'll be reading in this reading vlog. This will be spoiler free, but the podcast episode will have spoilers, so you'll get to know my unfiltered thoughts with spoilers on the podcast, but my unfiltered thoughts and feelings and opinions without spoilers in this video. The next book that I'm going to be reading, well, I don't know which one I'm going to start with yet, but I'm also in this video going to be reading Wild Dark Shore by Charlotte McConaughey. In my other book club, we call ourselves the Book Sluts. We meet once a month in person and kind of do like a cutesy activity and then talk about the book and then pick the next book. So for the month of January, we're reading Wild Dark Shore. This one's a lot shorter. Sorry, I have my bookmark in the beginning. This book's a lot shorter, so like I'm kind of tempted to start with this one, but I also just read, I know this one's kind of like a mystery thriller. I just finished The Paris Apartment, so now I'm kind of tempted to kind of switch up genres and then go with this one. So I don't know, but I will be utilizing audiobooks for both of them because I really like to just use my library app and then I get the audiobook and I get to read at the same time, and I feel like it just elevates my experience. So we'll see which one I go first. I'm kind of leaning towards Firefly Lane, but then I'm like, this one is so short that I feel like I could just get it out of the way. So we'll see. I'm indecisive. But yeah, that is pretty much what this video is going to be about. So I'll see you when I see you. Bye. So I'm about like 40% through Firefly Lane, and I don't know if this makes sense, but like right now it's reading so fast but also feeling so slow. Like I feel like I've read so much of the book, but I'm only 40% through, and I'm like, how is there still 60% of the book left? Like, I feel like so much has happened, but it's like I'm not bored, so it's not like, oh my god, I'm dragging my feet, but I just feel like how is this much happened in only 40% of the book? And I'm like, where is it gonna go from here? But yeah, I love both of our main characters. I love Tully, I love Kate. I love how different they are. And it's like, as a woman, I feel like understanding like female friendship is like, especially best friends, it's like sometimes it's like you love them and want the best for them, but sometimes you also can't help but feel envious in certain situations. And it's like Kristen Hanna's just really hit the nail on the head with like just the feelings of being a woman and having that girl best friend, where it's like you will do anything to root them on and cheer for them, but then also you can, like, the fear of being second best or wanting to be chosen, and or like being left behind or forgotten on both sides. And it's like the fact that these girls are both insecure about the other one. Like, one is in awe of, like, they're just in awe of each other and they think that they're second best to one another. And it's just like, I don't know how to describe it. It's so good. I'm really enjoying it so far. I don't think it's my favorite Kristen Hanna book so far, but we'll have to see what happens in the end because I haven't gotten emotional yet. But yeah. All right. I'm going to keep reading, or I'll edit tonight, and I'll read more tomorrow. But yeah, that's my update for you for right now. Over and out. I just finished Firefly Lane, and I have not cried that hard since probably Where the Red Fern Grows or The Fault in Our Stars. This book, oh my gosh. I feel like somebody just like kicked me in the stomach and then punched a hole through my chest, like ripped my heart out, and then ran it over with a semi truck. But in the best way. Like, it was a beautiful story, but I'm just not. Bobby wants to come back. I'm just like not okay. So thank God that I have therapy right now. I'm letting Bobby in. Thank God I have therapy right now, because honestly, I need to talk about this. I need to unpack this book. Good morning and a happy Friday. TGIF, TGIF, TG. Okay, sorry. Last night I didn't really like wrap up Firefly Lane, so I'll just wrap it up. Overall, it was my fourth Kristen Hanna book, and I got emotional for all of them, but Firefly Lane is 100% for sure the one that I cried the most about. Yeah, I didn't, like, once again, it's classic Kristen Hanna. I didn't think I would get that invested. You know, it's two girls and we're just going through their lives. And like, as I think it's because I'm a woman, I like know exactly what each woman were like thinking and what they were feeling. And like, she captures womanhood so beautifully well, like all the thoughts you have. And it's like, when you have a best friend, it's like you love her, you would die for her, you literally love her. And it's like a sister, you know, too, where it's like one moment you could be wringing each other's neck, and then the next, like, you could be laughing and they can make life so much better when like you really need their support. And it's like this balance between like almost envying this, like, this woman, other woman in your life, but also like wanting what's best for her, so like you're happy for her. And it's just like, I don't know, the writing was so beautiful. She wrote about just like their whole lives and just how opposite they were, but like how much they needed each other. And it's just beautiful. It was beautiful. I loved it. It was such a good book. Now I'm getting ready for work, and I'm getting ready to go stay over at Jaden's for a couple days. It's a 3-day weekend, holla. So I'm coming home on like Sunday afternoon-ish. So then I could be here Monday and Tuesday. But that's besides the point. I am now starting Wild Dark Shore. So while I'm getting ready for work this morning and like kind of packing my stuff up, I'm just listening to the audiobook. I literally have no idea what this book is about other than like this woman just washes up on shore. So I guess maybe it's a mystery. I truly, I don't know. But yeah, let's get started. Talk to you guys later. Okay, hi. I have to do like the quickest update ever because I need to go into work like now. I listened to it on my way in and I'm 25% through. And I'm honestly liking it so far. It's very mysterious. Like, this woman washes up on shore. We don't know how she got there or why. And then there's this family. It's a father and his 3 children who are on the island with the radios are broken. And because it's a research island, kind of like, I think they said it's 1,500 kilometers like away from Antarctica. But it's like this island. Yeah, the radios are broken, and like the researchers that were living there kind of evacuated because it's beginning to be unsafe to live there. And so we don't know why that family is just still there. They were left there, but everybody else evacuated. So I'm interested. I'm gonna keep reading on my lunch. But yeah, bye. Good morning. It is almost 11 a.m. on Monday. I don't have work today because it's a 3-day weekend. Thank you, Martin Luther King. You are amazing. Anyways, I'm kind of just doing some like chore type things. I'm gonna kind of like clean myself up and get presentable, and then I will give you my update. Okay, talk to you in a minute. Bye. All right, let's chat about Wild Dark Shore. So it's actually been a few days since I last updated you, and I have actually finished the book. I ended up giving it 3 stars just because I did end up liking the ending. Like, I thought it was moving. However, I feel like I wasn't like super invested in the book until about 60%. I know it wanted us to care about the characters, but for some reason I just couldn't find myself getting emotionally invested in these characters. Besides one, there's a little boy named Orly. He's 9. I really enjoyed his character and his point of view. And the ending, like I said, was very moving. However, there was like an ongoing mystery of like what happened on this island. Why is the family there? And I feel like it was just kind of really dragged out. For such a short book, I feel like it read almost slow just because it was very, and I don't know if the author did that on purpose because, like, you know, every day on this remote, freezing cold island was monotonous. And that's why we were supposed to feel the monotony and the slowness, because that's truly what the day-to-day life on this remote island is. But yeah, and like the twist wasn't extremely like groundbreaking for me, but I still did enjoy it. Like, I think it's a very atmospheric read. Like, her imagery was beautiful. Like, she was very good at like getting you into the book, so you know exactly like what you're looking at. You could feel the cold seeping into your bones, and I loved the different characters' point of views. But yeah, overall, if I have like one critique, I think it's just the pacing that was off for me, because I think the story was good. It's nothing like crazy. I wasn't like, oh my gosh, mind blown. But I think like it's a good story. I liked the overall message. I was moved by the end, like I already said. But yeah, for me, it was really just the pacing, because while I did enjoy the ending, it doesn't erase the first half of the book where I was like very slowly trying to get through the book. It was almost like a slow suffering pain. But then again, maybe that was intentional because the characters are also painfully getting through each day. But yeah, I overall 3 stars, you know. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. So it's a very take it or leave it kind of book. If you were thinking about reading this book, I'm not saying don't read it, but I'm not going to say like, yes, you have to read this book. So it's kind of middle of the road for me. But yeah, that was Wild Dark Shore by Charlotte McConaughey. Not sponsored by Dr. Pepper, but gotta include it. Best drink. Although I'm trying to drink more like Olipop's or Poppies because they're way better for you. So, but sometimes I just want to have my fave. Anyways, thank you so much, you guys, for joining me in this reading vlog. I know I did not update you very much. It's just because I've been so busy. I went to go see Jaden and over the weekend, and I had the best time, and I just wanted to focus on spending time with him because I had not seen him for 2 weeks. So, you know, just spend time with my loved ones. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Let me know if you want me to continue this vlog. I can do it every month since I'm in 2 book clubs. It's kind of fun getting to like talk about the books as I'm reading them, because normally I have to wait until we meet up. So like with Lorelai, it's during our podcast episode, or for my other book club with my sister, it's to talk about like that one meeting. So I have to like wait and hold my thoughts. So yeah, let me know. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I